What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I just started working out though, so I'm super sore after only like 2 workouts, but yeah, other than that, I'm doing pretty great. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to subscribe, be a part of our awesome Socially Awkward family, and follow me on Instagram. Links are all down below. And don't forget to comment what kind of pet you have. I don't have any. I really want a dog, but it just hasn't happened yet, so I'm sad. But anyways, today we are doing a fun video. We are reacting to things that we only do in America that the rest of the world thinks is just pretty crazy. Apparently, Americans are pretty weird. I knew I was weird, but I didn't know the country was. So, let's do this. Tipping waiters and waitresses and other service professionals. Really? They think it's weird to tip? Apparently, the rest of the world thinks it's considered rude actually to tip your waiter. I guess in other countries, the waiters don't get paid like minimum wage, so they don't need the tips. Maybe they just don't like it because the amount you tip kind of measures how their service was. So if you give them like $1, they're like, okay then, I guess you don't like me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty broke lately, so sometimes I don't tip. But the waiter is great, I'm sorry. But lately, I've been tipping every time because I can finally. But yeah, it's nice to leave at least a little something just cause waiters, they don't get paid a lot. They don't get paid minimum wage, I think. It's like way less, so a tip is helpful. Not tipping in the United States is extremely frowned upon. In other parts of the world, a tip is not expected. It can even be considered rude. Tipping is another thing travelers are often warned about when coming to the States. Dang, you're coming in from France and they're just like, by the way, they expect money everywhere. Putting a lot of ice in our drinks? Yeah, I've noticed that too. People in America are pretty obsessed with ice. Like, I've seen at least 5 memes a year where people are like, okay, comment below your favorite ice, and there's 4 different pictures. One small thing that stands out when you visit Europe is that they don't use a lot of ice. You won't get it unless you ask for it. Well, here you have to ask for straws. Americans are some of the only people who use an excess amount of ice in their drinks. Articles have even written about why we do it. The Smithsonian believes it may be related to our more is more vibe in the US. Yeah, we do like having a lot of what we have, I'm sorry. I mean, I love having ice in my drinks. I like a nice cold drink. I hate room temperature water. I'm one of those water people where I can tell when water tastes different. Each brand has their own flavor, okay? Chatting with strangers and making small talk. You know what? I think that's weird too. I'm so socially awkward. Don't expect me to automatically smile and tell you about my childhood. But then they think I'm rude because I don't want to like hug this stranger I just met. I'm like, okay, human contact, just no. One thing many Reddit users noted is that they found it strange that Americans chat with strangers so often. I think that too. While some found it odd in a weird way, others found it nice. One Reddit user said, the hospitality, generosity, and kindness to strangers, the friendliness and welcoming warmth is paralleled nowhere in the world. Well, that's because everyone else in the world is just as socially awkward as me. They should all subscribe. Going into debt in order to go to college. You know what? I disagree with this one too. That's why I didn't go. Because I didn't see a need for myself to go to college because there wasn't anything in college specifically I wanted to pursue. So I was like, I'm not going into debt just so I can have some knowledge I'm never going to use. 1, it can lead to student debt. It's no secret that going to college in the US can be extremely expensive and students can end up in debt to get a degree. A lot of other countries offer free college educations and they can't believe how much we spend in ours. They have done so many studies about how college prices have gone up in like the last decade, and it's insane. Like, you're trying to get these young people ready for the world and they're going in with this massive amount of debt. It's like they don't stand a chance. This girl is so happy with her $50,000 debt. That's what that degree really means. Eating bread that almost always tastes sweet. Dude, I love sweet bread. I just love bread in general. You guys should know this. Alright, why are y'all ragging on my bread? In the Reddit thread, many users discuss how they found it incredibly strange to constantly encounter sweet bread in the US, and people in the US might not even realize how sweet it is. Well, we probably don't because we haven't been to other countries. But hey, don't be, messing with my bread, okay? Bread is amazing in any shape or form or flavor. Only bread I really hate is the white bread at Cheesecake Factory because it's always way too hard and it cuts your tongue. And it's like a workout for your jaw to try to chew it. The constant commercials on TV. I hate that too! For like a 15-minute episode of something, there's at least 3 commercials. America spends way too much money on advertising. When it comes to advertisements, the rest of the world can't believe how many we have. One person wrote, "I love America, but the one thing I hate is the placement of commercials on TV." You're not the only one, man. It might be only for certain channels. Nope, it's every one of them. But for a 30-minute show, there will be about 4 commercial breaks. And not evenly spaced, including one before the credits and at the end of the show. Then it'll jump straight from the credits to the next show. Trust me, you're not the only one, man. All of America hates commercials. That's why we have Netflix. Shout out to Netflix, man. Expecting free refills everywhere we get a drink. You know what? I'm a thirsty person. I'm the kind of person that drinks like 5 cups of water before the meal even gets to me. I'm pretty sure the waiters get mad because they're constantly coming over to refill my drink. It's banned in some countries. Many foreigners think it's strange that free refills are offered and generally expected. It's not the norm in many other places. France banned unlimited refills in 2017. Why? France sounds kind of cheap, dang. Ew, I hate sodas, sorry. I mean, the flavor is okay in some sodas. I hate fizz though. I don't like carbonated drinks because it hurts my throat. I know I'm weak, I'm sorry. Using a lot of water in the toilet bowls. What? What's wrong with that? Sometimes you need all that water. Toilets are certainly different in the US than other parts of the world, and one amusing difference to note is how much more water there is in American toilets than other countries. One person wrote, "Seriously, why so much?" Because, you know what? With all the fast food chains we got here, sometimes you gotta take a big, and you need all that water. Even with all that water, sometimes you gotta flush twice. Putting giant gaps in between bathroom stalls. I hate that. It makes no sense. You just want someone to come peeking under there. It doesn't offer too much privacy. Thank you. Some people from other countries can't believe how large the spaces are between bathroom stalls. It was brought up in many comments in the Reddit thread, with users saying they found the massive gaps to be an invasion of privacy and just plain strange. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stores are just too cheap to buy a whole door. But yeah, it's like, I've seen some where it's like bigger than that. It's like halfway up the door. And it's just totally inappropriate, I think. Drinking huge coffees while we walk around. What? Okay, I feel attacked. What's wrong with drinking coffee on the go? I like her hair, that's cute. In many other countries, like Europe, coffee is consumed in smaller quantities. That means they drink it quickly and they don't take it to go. But in the US, large to-go coffee cups are common. People from other countries find it very strange. You know what? 1, coffee cups are really cute. I have like a real obsession with buying coffee cups and mugs. I think they're adorable. And 2, coffee is amazing. Have you ever been to Starbucks? Taking leftover food home from restaurants. What? Okay, now I feel very personally attacked. Dude, you can't just leave it. Don't let all that food go to waste. You pay for it either way. In the US, we don't think twice about asking a server to box up our uneaten food so we can bring it home to finish it another time. In other countries, this is incredibly strange and even considered to be rude. In France, for example, it's so frowned upon that a law had to be passed to allow doggy bags to happen in order to get rid of food waste. What, is it rude to like not finish your whole meal? Like right there? That I would understand, but it's like, it sounds like they still have food waste. What, you don't want people to eat it? They're paying for the whole thing either way. Maybe that's how they keep people skinny. Eating giant portions. You know what? I like to eat. I love food, okay? Why do you have a problem with that? Speaking of leftover food, people from other countries also can't believe how big American portions are. Well, bigger is better. That's true when it comes to the size of dishes in restaurants, sodas, and other drinks in fast food chains, and even items that aren't food. I love big portions because then you get to take the rest home, which they hate too. And that is it for reacting to weird things that apparently only Americans do and everyone thinks we're super crazy. You know what? I love having giant coffee cups, I love giant portions, and I love taking my food home. So if you have a problem with that, then goodbye. Comment below if you're from a different country or a different area where our normal customs are just considered weird. Because I want to know if I'm being judged for everything I do. I mean, I know I am because I'm pretty weird and I do weird stuff, but yeah, I just want to know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Be sure to show this video some love and hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Links are down below. Sorry if my throat sounds weird. I don't know why. I woke up and it was really sore. Anyways, that was fun. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you beautiful people next time.